All right. Well, if we're jumping back into it, I'd like to attack Chris.
You're not even anywhere near me right now.
Yeah, but you're a robot betrayer person, ghost. Maybe.
We don't know this, guys.
You don't know this. Also,
I'd still like to go beat the
robots
hell out of
too.
Chris.
Okay, so who remembers what happened our last session? I'm assuming
woke
everyone
up in a
hopefully remembers
box.
most things.
Let's see. We woke up in this weird little room with nothing in it and couldn't remember anything. And we picked up our tablets, and when we pressed talk, and it would normally talk to the operator, we found these three other weirdos, and then proceeded to escape our rooms, which are basically prison cells, and meet up with said other oddballs. And we found some skeletons and some control rooms and an elevator, and this thing holds like 54 million people or something?
I think it's
Something
54
nuts?
million. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
54,800,000.
Yeah. And there's a ton of floors. We're probably underground, but that's a bit in question. We're also like
There's
600
no
years-
way we're above ground.
Huh?
There is no way we're above ground. We'd be like a mile high.
Yeah, but this is the future when they built mile-high buildings.
But there was an apocalypse that they did.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the building suddenly vanished during the...
They made this building apocalypse proof.
Well, like, the apocalypse doesn't necessarily mean that there's, like, meteors that striked out all the buildings.
No, but like I can't imagine what type of apocalypse. This mile-high tower is just going to be perfectly sustained
A
for.
zombie apocalypse.
Did we? How long did we do?
We're
Okay, first of all, literally, watch I Am Legend, because tell me how good those buildings are doing, because it seems like not very good.
I don't remember, like, the Empire State Building falling at I Am Legend.
It didn't fall down, but it wasn't in great shape for hundreds of
We don't know
years.
that this building's in great
It
shape.
was like a decade. It wasn't even hundreds of years in I Am Legend.
Also, this is maintained by, like, the giant monster that crushes people or something.
Get the Randy Johnson monster.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so we went into, me and Aaron there went into a computer room, and the operator found out that we were out of our cells and has given an order to terminate us. And then a whole bunch of weird stuff happened. I remember that I'm a medically inclined.
Oh, yeah, David's shredded. That he kept bringing.
I'm shredded and also good at medicine.
And his
Yeah, he
name
has
is
a big
Chainsaw.
ego.
And my name's Chainsaw, that's true.
Chainsaw.
I don't think I found out that I'm good at anything. I'm probably pretty bad at everything.
Chris, you found out that you may be robotic because your
Yeah,
hands
no, I
are...
remember that.
Yeah,
You
okay.
realized that you didn't get an ability score, but you realized you were faster than you
I didn't
think
write
is
that
humanly
down.
possible.
Oh, possible.
Is my mic any better now? Is it still too loud?
I think it's good now.
Okay. Also, though, we don't know that crew that the operator sent ever actually was dispatched, because we didn't see anybody coming, and also
I think
only
that
folks-
it's safe to assume they didn't come.
It seems likely that they didn't because we're 600 years into the future.
right, but it
It's
could,
like
be,
300 years past their end date.
could be robots though.
Could be robots.
So I'm saying like we shouldn't completely write off the possibility that we're running from
Yeah.
this hit squad as well, but it is not our main concern right now because there's a dude punching holes through people right now.
So
That's-
I'm going to
That's
make
facts right there.
I'm going
I
to
would
make a
just like to point
clarification.
out that we've been actively searching for any sort of life or robots or anything, and the only things that we found are dead bodies.
What'd you say, Grant?
Never mind. Ignore that.
Okay.
All right.
I
So it's closer to if you were. What number do you guys have for how long you have been gone?
So I have written down that this apocalypse started in 2135,
Correct.
and that the year now is 2767.
Yeah,
Was
you got it
that-
correct.
the current year or the last year, the year of the latest log entry?
No, that's the current year?
That is the
I
year
believe-
that shows up on the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's like 300 or 400 years past the time that they thought this was going to stop.
Correct.
Yeah, 390 years.
Yeah.
All right. So Daryl and Chainsaw are both currently together. You're in the. You're in 1A 200, roughly that section
Yeah.
of the facility. And Garv and Aaron, you are the ones that it was you two that got that message from the operator, correct?
Yes.
And so you're in the 3L280 section for that inside of that facility. It's currently where you're at. Chris, you're the only person that just notices. It's like, all right, I'm feeling like you feel the joints in your arm. It doesn't feel quite right. You're hearing a very soft, just ticking sound as you're moving your arm up and down. Really hard to tell, but you're just hearing that really consistently every time you move it.
The ticking sound? Am I a bomb?
It's the ticking of like a mechanical, like something in your arm is not natural.
I think he's a bomb, guys.
And did I already say that to the group, or do I?
You
have
did
the
not.
choice? Okay. I'm just gonna play it cool and act like everything's okay.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah, guys, we actually aren't in contact anymore. It's just Daryl and Chainsaw, and then Aaron and me,
Yep.
Oh,
because the
that's
tablets
true.
went dark.
Can we? Is there something we can do to assess if we're human?
Currently, you have no reason to believe that you aren't human.
Okay, but I mean, just straight up human. Like
Yeah,
not an elf or a dwarf or anything.
you're human.
Okay, so Chris is probably not a warforged then.
No.
Okay.
Again, we're using D&D in a realistic world kind of setting.
Hey, I had to double check because you just said that Chris doesn't feel human and there's a ticking noise. I'm covering my bases.
Maybe I'm an iRobot. Maybe we're all iRobots.
That does seem likely.
Okay.
All right, well, Chris and Brad, you just had some sort of message. I think you guys should probably go first.
All right, I'll just casually bring up to Garv. Do you ever wonder if, like, you're human?
No.
Yeah, me neither. All right.
Why do you ask this question?
Oh, I'm just wondering because this whole situation seems pretty weird, you know?
Huh? Are you remembering something about yourself, or?
No, it all just feels weird. Like, I don't know, maybe humans weren't supposed to live this long, so I don't know if we would live that long.
Brad, make an
Yeah.
insight check. And Chris, roll a d20.
Yeah.
19.
19.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Wait. It's just rolling and rolling. Oh, 13.
Okay. Brad, you for one realize that you're very, very good for reading into people. You have expertise in insight. So your insight modifier is +10. So you can track that down now that you have a really high roll for that. What you're able to surmise from Chris is he is very unsure about something right now. Like he seems, after that, he just seems a little bit shaken. Like something isn't quite right with him. You aren't able to guess really what it is, but something with his demeanor has shifted in the last few minutes.
Cool. So let's go ahead and I guess get out of here because I don't want to stay in one spot and just wait for this person to come try and kill us. But while we're leaving, are you sure there's nothing wrong with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Smooth. All right, so where are you guys going to go from here?
That's a good question.
Because you're in that back computer room. Across the hall is where the elevator is. Then down that, you have the singular open room, which is the door control for all of the ones in this section.
Right.
Do you think we should go and try to meet up with those other people and see if we can find them? And because I'd rather go strength in numbers versus just us being sort of.
Well, we don't know where they are right now. We don't have any way of like contacting them. Like we know where they were when their tablet shut off, but we don't know if they've moved or anything. Like we could go to where their tablet shut off, but
Yeah, we could go there and try to find them.
yeah. Since we don't have any other way of like communicating, I think that's probably the best idea is to try to find them.
Cool. Do you remember what floor they were on? I think it was A.
I wrote down, wait. No, I wrote down what rooms they were like all in beforehand. I didn't write down where they went.
If I remember right, Chainsaw went to find Daryl, so I think they're on level A.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think they, yeah. Wait.
I'm letting you go with this 100%. My laughing isn't whether you're right or wrong. It's just because I'm really happy that I don't get to give you information right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty
since
sure.
neither of us know where they are, maybe we should do something else and hope that they find us.
Then what are we gonna do? Just stay here?
Okay, this just proves that I'm not a robot because robots are like supposedly can remember everything.
Wait. Who said anything about being a robot?
No. That's not my character talking. That's me talking.
Okay, Aaron, I think we should definitely go to level A.
Level A? All right, let's go to level A.
Cool.
Are you going to take the elevator level A?
Yep.
Yes.
Sounds good. So you move down over to level A and kind of begin that journey. It's going to take a little while. Caleb and David.
So I'll turn to Daryl and be like, well, they're dead. It's about the only logical thing that I can think of as to why they would hear an ominous voice and then suddenly disappear. So, get out of here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not risking my skin for somebody I don't even know. I just want out.
No. So we're going to try and take the elevator to the top. And we're over by the elevator right now.
Yep.
Yep, you are.
And yeah, we're we're heading straight there.
Whatever
Right,
it is, like ZZ or
Yeah.
something.
So if you're going to go to the top, the furthest away that you can possibly go is let's see, 4Z999.
Now,
We're going to A and they're going to ZZ999.
now,
with
with the button layout in the elevator, is that up higher on the button rack?
So it's not a button rack. It just has numbers. It has letters and numbers that you just type in.
Fuck. Okay, that's way less helpful information.
okay.
Can we type in parking garage? Human resources, something
No.
to be up
What
towards.
floor is the lobby on?
Yeah, lobby. Yeah, we'll head to 4Z, whatever.
4ZZ999.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so you take the elevator all the way up. You start traversing. You're currently, or at least the one that you were in, is you were on side 4 already.
Okay.
Because you were, or wait, no, you weren't on side 4. You were in side 1. Okay. So you just have to go down the opposite hall. So the lift is really, really fast. It takes you all the way up. You enter through that liftway on the ZZ floor, and this one is way different than the other ones that you've been on so far. It has the same natural look, but everything is so corroded around the sides.
Damn.
And you see all of kind of this dead plant work that very apparently tried to grow in, but also welding seals all across the top of this level, surrounding all these patchwork areas in sheet metal plied up and welded around to prevent like either traveling from the outside in or from the inside out. You aren't sure, but you can tell right outside of there is, through quite a bit of stuff, very likely the outside world. You just see these patchwork chunks of sheet metal just lining the hall all the way down. And then as you look down that far hallway, you see just this enormous, it's strange, but it almost appears like an area was just taken out as an entire chunk, a whole bunch of rooms cut open, and a makeshift doorway. And the rest of it kind of right in front of that area is all shrapnel and sheet metal that's welded together to create sort of a wall into a larger section of this facility. Clearly not in the original construction, but something that people threw together. You also find up here, as you're looking around, remnants of a few bodies, not necessarily incredibly ancient bodies like the bones that you found, but ones that are probably around 100 to 150 years old. In tattered clothing, there's probably about 10 or 12.
I would like to inspect those bodies a little bit and see if I can discern anything about them. And if they're strapped.
If they're what?
If they're strapped, if they've got gear.
You find a few men and women. Their clothing that they have is pretty reminiscent of the singular white jumpsuit that each of you are wearing, but with a little bit more life trying to put into it. So there's like patches of color on it and like sort of like stitched emblems and patterns on it to change up it individual to individual, almost in a form of style. As you're looking through, you see that none of them have any weapons or anything like that on them, but you do see some bullet casings littering the ground.
So are we in the control room right now?
No, this is just in the middle of one of the upstairs, like... So, yes, you're in the hallway, but
Okay.
as you're in that hallway that leads outward, you can see that, like, those doors are busted open in front of you. So leading down that hallway, there's a few of those central rooms that are clearly, like, barricaded by a makeshift door that appears to be more recently made out of scrap.
So I want to go back into the control room and see if there's any other useful files or information on computers or anything.
Okay.
That we wouldn't have found before.
All right. You look at that control panel. I'd like you to give me an Arcana/computer use roll.
Is there anything I can do to help him?
Let's say you can attempt to help. So
I can roll with advantage?
Yep.
So it's 15. I've got 20 intelligence. What's our proficiency score?
Your proficiency score is +3, and
Okay.
you are proficient in Arcana, I believe.
Okay. So like 23, I think.
So yeah, your proficiency. So you're +9 for Arcana listed.
+9?
Yep.
Okay. I'll take it. So 24.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong character sheet. My bad.
Somebody's good at computers.
You're +8. My bad.
Okay.
Whoops.
So 23.
23.
I'm pretty sure I'm good at computers because I hacked into a broken touchpad earlier, so.
Seems likely.
So you're searching through all of the available computer files and everything like that. This one appears to have been used more commonly. As you're sifting through the data, you take a look at the date on this computer terminal, and this one isn't the same as the other computer. This one is actually a bit further into the future than you would think. This computer, if I can get to it here. $2846.
Interesting. So either the other computer stopped keeping track of time, right? This one sped up. Or, not going to rule out the possibility that they're actually just 100 years in the future. Or like 80.
In the future somewhere.
Huh?
It's 100 years in the future somewhere.
That's true, except not. But also not ruling it out. So no useful information on there though?
You're looking through it, and there's more personal files on here as well.
Okay.
You're seeing some journal entries, a lot of stuff left over on scientists, but what you're also reading is this strange story of kind of like it's hard to explain, but it's sort of the short history in a singular page of what people have been doing here so far. But a lot of it is redacted and a lot of it is deleted. It looks like there was a hasty wipe or something like that, as that data is mostly missing at this point. What you're able to surmise, though, out of this is there were roughly about 6,000 people that made it out.
That made it to the outside?
That's what you're not too sure of, is they made it out of their stasis.
Okay.
You're not too sure if they made it outside or if they're bunkered in or something along those lines, but about 6,000 people.
Okay.
Okay.
Chainsaw, do you want to check through this floor anymore, see if there's any more information we can grab, or just head for the outside?
I mean, I'm honestly more worried about equipment than is raw information because I kind of feel like there's only going to be so much more we can learn
Yeah.
in here.
The
Like,
one makeshift door, by the way, does not lead to outside. It's pretty clear.
Oh,
The makeshift
yeah.
door leads down the hallway, like further out, but a lot of the rooms that there would be stasis rooms are completely destroyed in that section.
Yeah, I thought Cable was talking about actually like trying to get through that patchwork and trying to get outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
that's
I'm
what
just
I
telling
was
you
talking.
the one additional accessible door is leading further into the facility.
Yeah, that door scares the absolute balls out of me. So I
So perhaps we look for something to defend ourselves with first.
yeah.
Is there anything to the opposite direction, Grant?
So the opposite direction, it just goes down back into that natural hallway. You can see there's that patchwork lining the walls. Still some leftover plant life that has tried to grow through, but has like died since then. There's more dirt on the ground. It goes down probably a few hundred yards,
Okay.
and then it bends around the corner.
Is there another control room around here?
There is one more control room a little bit further down on this side, towards the exit.
Want
Or
to check
not,
that out?
not towards the exit, towards the bend.
Want to check that out,
Okay.
David?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's do that. So is this room locked or?
This door is not locked. You can see that the door itself is actually missing, and it just leads straight in.
Okay.
And you're just kind of taking a look around. I'd like you both to give me perception rolls.
3.
Okay.
4.
You're doing great. Let's see here. Okay. So you both did poorly.
Really?
Yeah, surprise. And you're quickly realizing that neither of you are trained in perception.
Cool.
You're taking a look around and you're not finding a whole lot. You're seeing a few more bodies on the ground. No skeletons or anything like that, just a few of the more recent ones at least. The entire panel in that entry control room that would open the doors is all smashed completely to bits. Like, it's pretty much not there anymore.
Okay.
If you go in further to where the elevator is and the other control panel, the elevator appears functional, and that other doorway leading into the actual computer room is open, and you can see a computer there. But it's not... It appears to be pretty stripped down. A lot of the other computers in that, the other computer that you have seen in a similar room before had many more monitors on it. This one only has a single monitor and kind of like a small workstation there. It appears to have been stripped out.
Can we check it out? Is the computer functional?
The computer is functional. You're able to turn it on.
By stripped out, what does that mean?
Like, all of the excess cords, all the excess monitors, all of the other computer stuff is there. This is a very bare bones but workable machine.
Does it look like the rest has been like robbed for parts?
Yes, it does. From this computer, you're not finding a whole lot of new information. Except for one thing. Who's using the computer right now?
Daryl.
Yeah, I will.
First, I'd like you to give me an Arcana check.
17.
Okay.
That's including the modifier, by the way.
You find an encrypted file, one that you don't really like recognize that much, but you're examining through it, and you see a whole bunch of people's just random notes on various things of various sections of the building, and like it appears that this floor, the top ZZ floor, is mostly used as a sanctuary for the people that they try to rescue.
Okay.
And that all the lower floors are in various states of disrepair or completely under operator control.
So what looks like it's the freshest in here? What looks the most recent?
This floor, the one that you're on.
Okay, but I mean like, wait. Interesting.
What do you mean?
So, like in this room, like with the different things on the wall and whatnot, is there any kind of clues that I can get as to how long ago these things were left here? How old any of this stuff is?
This floor appears to be the one that has like had the most traffic of all of the ones.
Okay.
Definitely the busiest, but from what you're seeing, the last logs that have happened for it are probably about 150, 200 years ago. And that's in accordance with the date that is on this computer, which matches the date on the other computer on this floor.
So it says 2846.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What do you think, Daryl? What?
You also find an additional note, which I am going to send to you privately, Caleb.
Okay. Is that what it's signed?
Yes.
What's it signed? What is it? Wait, do I see that he has his note? Yeah, Brad.
Oh. Oops. Wrong person.
Are we up, Chris?
Not yet. I think Caleb is sending the note to David without us seeing.
You can send it privately in the chat.
That's what we're currently doing. So I'm going to go over to the two of you, Chris and Brad, right now.
So I guess we're just looking around like idiots for a while.
Right now, you're on the first floor, down in A, and you're looking around. You're not really seeing any signs of them.
Wait,
Remind me
what hallway are we in?
Wait, what?
You
What
are in
hallway?
hallway. This would be 2A.
2A?
Yep.
Wait, remind me real quick what happened to the tablets. Like, why did they shut off? Or do we not know why they shut off?
You don't know why they shut off. Do you want to try and tinker with the tablet?
Yeah. Garv, you're a bit better with technology than I am, I think. So maybe you could try to give a crack at it. Like, I could try to help, but I don't know.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so give me an Arcana/computer use check.
13.
Okay. You are the one that has the +9 to that. So you're able to fiddle around with it, tinker with it, and all of a sudden, everyone else's faces appear on the screen once again.
Hey!
Oh, they're muted.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey!
Cable's dead. I was
I don't
muted
think he knows he's
because
supposed to be here.
I was muted because Cable and I have been typing to each other, and I don't want you guys to be role playing the whole background. Clack, 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 clack.
Hey, so I got the tablets working. Where are you guys at?
I'll be honest. Do we have some way of carrying these tablets? Because I don't know. I think genuinely, as soon as the tablet turned off, like if I don't have a bag to put it in or anything, I'm dropping that immediately. So, do
I
we
mean,
have
you
some
and
way to?
Daryl both have separate tablets as well.
I would have taken mine.
Yeah. So there's probably one screen that's just looking at a white wall from where I dropped it because it's useless to me now.
Daryl.
So just to clarify, did you show me the note? Caleb?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Oh,
And is there
you
a
guys
mute
actually.
button? Is there some way that I can mute the tablet?
What?
Yeah.
No, you cannot mute the tablet. You just have to try and muffle it.
Okay, I'd like to try and muffle it. And turn the-
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it in this room. I'm gonna tell Garv, hey, just wait 1 moment. We'll be right back. I'm gonna leave it in this room, and we're gonna go back out to the hallway.
Do you want me to put you guys in a breakout room?
Wait, we can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Hey, bro, somebody's got to make it out here alive.
Okay, me and Brad have been able to play like 2 minutes, and then like now that we get to play, you're like, yeah, we're gonna play without you now.
Hey,
Okay,
I
Aaron.
mean, I'm gonna be working with. I'm gonna let. Whoops. Let's figure out how to do this. I'm gonna let David and Caleb talk to each other, and I'm gonna work with you two.
Okay.
What happens if I only want to do? Let's just do one breakout room. Breakout room. Delete. Yes.
Join.
Okay.
Cool. So, because they just like left us, I don't know where they went. I'm gonna try to use the tablet to find them.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works. See if there's any sort of like tracker or anything on it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna actually like as you're traveling through, you see that extra tablet laying on the floor, right there.
Oh, well, we got the
Different.
floor, right?
Okay, so we have one of them. Let's try to find Daryl, because yeah, Daryl had his tablet. So let's see if we can pinpoint Daryl's tablet.
Okay. Do you want to try and learn how to like? You can try and use Arcana to pinpoint them. Through
Yeah.
that. Okay. Give me another roll for that.
Nat 1.
Okay. So you're super confident on your direction. So you think that they're going to be on one of the higher up floors, like second hallway over to the left. So that's the place that you're pretty confident you're going to start heading.
Okay. How high up should we go?
It's your level that you're going to is LE or 2LE 357.
2LE 357.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Aaron. What should we do?
Well, if they're on the higher floors, then we should probably keep looking for them, unless we don't want to look for them. They seem like they want to get rid of us for some reason. It's a little suspicious.
Yeah. I don't really trust them, but wait. Can I use insight to like figure out if I look into any more about what they were saying, or?
Not at this point. You just know that there's
Okay.
something. That's it.
Cool. Yeah, so let's try to look for him on this floor. Like we're pretty high up compared to where we were, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
looking
on
around.
L right now?
Yeah, we're on 2LE. So we're pretty far up there right now.
That's remake. Give me a perception roll. Both of you.
11.
Okay.
19.
Okay. Chris, you find out that you are proficient in perception. You have a +5. Brad, you are not proficient. The two of you are looking around, but Chris, specifically, you look down and you find, as you're just traveling through the hallway, there's a few bodies, and you find one that you kind of like look and you turn over and you see if they're clutching a small semi-automatic gun to their chest.
I pat around their pockets to see if there's any extra ammo.
You fiddle around the pockets, you find 4 more bullets.
Okay, I'll take the gun and I'll load it.
Okay. The gun already has 3 bullets in it, so you have a total of 7 bullets.
Do I know if I know how to use a gun?
You do not know.
Okay.
You might know how to use a gun. It feels familiar. I'll actually have you roll a d20 for me.
Do I notice he picks?
17.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Brad notices you have the gun.
Okay.
Okay.
You feel it in your hand, and it feels really, really like natural, really familiar. And you flick it around, and you just do a little trick with it, and you check and see if it's cocked with one hand, and you're like, wow, like, I feel really good about my chances with a gun right now.
Okay. I am feeling, I'll say to Garth, I am feeling pretty confident about my ability with this firearm. I think I'm ready to take on the monster that's going around killing everybody. If it's still alive, we don't know.
I'm going to go check the breakout
Okay.
room really fast, and I'll be right back.
Sure.
But it's already been 390 years or more now.
100 years ago, yeah?
What
Yeah.
are you trying to figure out?
If 100 years ago the air was still poison, let's just give it some more time to work on not being poisoned. Let's go nap it off for another 100 years.
Grant, can I roll to see if I can at all remember writing this note?
Yeah, give me a roll for it.
Yeah. It's a 4.
You have no memory.
My votes go back to sleep. That should be our mission right now, is finding a way to get back to sleep.
I'm just not sure I'm ready to make that decision.
You guys should be able to exit the breakout room yourselves. I'm going to hop back to the main room. I just want to check and see where you're at.
Okay.
All right.
Say like, well, have you made any strength checks or anything?
Yeah, I tried to punch
You
a
tried to
control
open the
panel
door.
earlier. So I don't
Yeah.
think I'm a paladin.
Probably not a paladin.
Cleric or maybe a bard if I.
Oh, you might be a bard, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sing us a song.
I don't know about that.
Are you trying to figure out what classes you are?
Yeah.
I think I'm a rogue.
I'm going to let you guys, each of you, choose a stat that you want to know about. And I'll let you roll for it to see if you learn about it or not.
Persuasion.
I'm saying an ability score. Sorry.
Oh, ability score? Okay, charisma.
Charisma. Roll d20.
3.
You know that your charisma is not a negative score.
Yes.
Acrobatics.
So it's going to be strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. One of those 6.
Oh, okay. Dex.
Okay. Roll for it.
13.
Your dexterity score is 24.
Okay. I think I'm probably a rogue.
Cool. But we're gonna walk around on this level and try to find more guns and see if we run into anything.
Okay. You're still exploring on this level. Both of you give me another perception roll.
11.
5.
Okay. Brad, you're doing terrible at this. But Chris, you're looking around and you see a door on this level. While it still is that more nice, clean color once again of the whites of like this area has not been touched a lot. You can see one door that has been very clearly somewhat barricaded and closed. You can try and push against it, but it's not moving to your push.
Okay. I kind of want to keep looking around to see if there's any sort of like weapons or anything for Garv.
Okay.
Or not even necessarily weapons, but like a large board or something that he could at least like hit something with.
There's small rocks and rubble, but nothing big on this level. It's pretty clear.
Sure.
Are there any like control panels to this door?
What is that?
Are there any control panels to this door?
This door? No, there's not.
I tried politely knocking on it.
No response.
Dang. Is it barricaded like from the side that we're on or the other side?
From the
Like-
other side.
Okay, but we can tell that it's barricaded?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to try to find a way in?
Yeah. Since I just found out that I'm good at dexterity, is there any sort of like air vents or anything above it, or?
There's no air vents or anything like that above
All right.
the thing. You're not finding anything.
Well,
How far are we on this level?
You're not too far on this level, but you're still near enough an elevator, but you're kind of in the middle of the hallway.
Okay. Well, do you want to keep looking, or do you want to see if we can find anything else, or just find a way into this room?
I want to see what's behind the special barricaded door. I mean, unless you want to find any other sort of like tools or anything.
Is there any way for us to get behind this barricade?
To get behind the barricade,
Yeah.
you can try and just brute force it.
I doubt that I'm very strong, but
Maybe we could do it together.
yeah, let's try that. Maybe if we both get like a running start at it.
Okay. Is one of you is going to help the other person, so someone can roll with advantage on this. Which one of you two is going to try and ram the door?
You can do it, Aaron.
How do you help somebody ram a door?
You push them.
Grease the floor.
Oh wait, but
That seems counterproductive.
yeah, 15.
More momentum.
15?
Yeah.
All right, you can tell this is definitely not your strong suit. As
I didn't think it was.
crack into it, and it just...
Wait. Maybe I can try to shoot the door down.
You guys find guns?
Don't waste your gun.
We found a gun. And we found that I'm all right at it.
So, do you guys have your tablet on you?
Yes.
They also have your tablet.
We also have Chainsaw's tablet.
Oh, that's fine. So you guys hear from Cable's tablet. We come back and we're like, "Oh, hey guys, sorry, we went through a tunnel up here." So,
I don't think you did. I
Huh?
think you're fired.
no, we went through a tunnel and
Do I believe his garbage?
forgot the tablet outside of the tunnel.
Both Chris and Brad make insight checks because David talked for too long.
19.
Can we roll with advantage?
That's with
because
my modifier.
this thing ever?
Do I get to roll deception?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Rolled an 8.
7.
Yeah, you can tell that's also not your strong suit. Brad, you can tell that he's lying really easily.
Chainsaw, you're a liar. I don't trust you. So, Dara, what actually happened?
Look, man. You disappeared there. We don't know what happened. We had to
These sci-fi
figure out
tunnels.
what we were gonna do. But look, we're at the
Oh,
top
no,
floor.
Daryl.
ZZ.
What?
Where are you guys?
Did you say you're on floor ZZ?
Yeah.
Huh.
All
Where are
right.
you?
Well, since you guys clearly don't want us to be on the same floor, we won't head up to ZZ.
Believe him?
Okay. Are you guys gonna head up to ZZ?
Oh, no, Aaron.
I kind of want to figure out what's behind the special door. Well, I don't think that we can if there is any way for us. To.
But what if we come back down with Chainsaw and have him punch the door open?
Yeah, we could tell Chainsaw right now. Hey, Chainsaw, there's a giant door here. It's barricaded, but it looks like there's a bunch of stuff that you like behind it.
Oh, really? Like what?
What's something that you like?
Grant, what are things that I like?
You aren't too sure what you like, but so far you like things that really you'll like anything at this point that
There's some weapons down here.
is a weapon that you can
found a
defend
gun.
yourself with, things that make you feel safe. That's what you're looking for.
Okay. So there's like weapons and stuff down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a ton of it right behind this door. It's just very.
Oh, no way. Oh, I'm on the way for sure.
Okay.
What floor you're on? We'll meet you there.
LE. We're specifically in like hallway 2.
Okay, we're also in hallway 2. Correct, Grant?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll head there then. Yes, Chainsaw?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll sort of wait for you here.
Okay.
I hear you typing, Cable.
That's not me.
That's me.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so you guys are on your way, going down to LE.
Wait a second. They started this building at ZZ. Or no, they started this building at 4 Z's, anticipating they were just going to work their way down.
2 Z's.
I thought we were at 4Z.
It's ZZ.
ZZ.
So
Okay.
you're in 4ZZ, but 4 is the wall, is the
No, we're in
one of the 4
2ZZ.
sides. Or yeah,
I
2Z.
still think it is weird to start a building at ZZ and then work your way down to A.
Unless they worked their way up.
But that we are on the top floor.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you're on the top floor, but what if like the ground level is A and that is a really tall building?
We saw outside.
Oh, I didn't hear
You
that.
did not actually see outside.
You said I thought
We
we
saw
saw
it.
it through the
We saw evidence that we were near outside. There's
Yeah,
plants and shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's
wild
dead
tall
plants.
tree.
You cannot see even a beam of light or anything like that.
Okay.
So is anything happening between the time that they meet up with us?
Are you guys just meeting up?
Yeah, we'll head there.
Okay. So you head down, and you finally rejoin all 4 of you on the same floor. There you are.
Cool. Hey, Chainsaw, you should try to open this door. This
Oh,
is
no
where all the
sweat,
weapons
bro.
are.
Oh, sweat. And I go ahead and try and open that door.
Give me a strength roll.
Can I
And I'm
assist
going
him?
to try and do it gently so I don't just like,
Is anybody going to
in case
assist?
it's a
Can I
load
assist him,
bearing
Grant?
wall.
Yeah, you can.
I'm going to give him encouragement.
Oh, with advantage?
You get advantage.
I'm going to encourage him.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
You just like rub your hands together and then like kind of crack your knuckles. And you just go wham, and you just with the palm of your fist, you just hit straight through. The problem is it doesn't knock anything over. Your hand just goes through the sheet metal itself. And it's just like you look at your hand and there's like no wound or anything like that. You're just like, wow, I'm doing like really fine. And then you, of course, reach in and just start trying to push it open. Like you give me one more strength roll.
With advantage, because I'm helping?
Yeah.
5 and 17.
17. Okay. Is that 17 with modifiers? Do you know your modifier?
No.
Okay. Your strength is 22. So you have a pretty solid modifier right there.
I'd say that's pretty solid.
You push your way through it and open it up. And as you recoil your hand back, you kind of scratch across your arm. And you look down at your arm, and it's not blood, it's blue.
Now what?
So I'll turn to the guys and be like, all right, y'all. So
Whoa, that guy's a robot.
It comes out initially, as you look closer, it comes out initially completely clear, but then some sort of process, when it hits the oxygen in the air, switches it to a blue color.
Huh.
all right, y'all. So I am probably some sort of superhero. So what do we do with this information?
So,
First,
Aaron asked me a question earlier about being human. Aaron, do you know anything about this?
no. I think that Chainsaw is just a robot and that he's weird and we should pick on him.
Well, okay, so I'll go ahead and try to stop the oozing of the weird liquid on Chainsaw's arm.
Okay. It does not hurt at all, David. Not even a bit.
Have I been hurt? Have I felt pain since waking up?
No, you have not.
Okay.
Wow, okay, this is weird.
Especially because I have punched a lot of metal.
Yep. Do you have any idea what that is, Garv?
I don't know, can I figure that out?
You can try and pull open the wound or try and close it up. Right now, all you're seeing is just a small strain of blue.
I am not going to let you just start trying to rip me open.
Just a little bit so I can see if you're human on the inside.
All right, I am not an orange, so no. Grant, this might be kind of a... Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
Can I try to talk to the operator?
On the tablet?
Yeah.
No.
You can try and plug in, but there's no response.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just close up the one on Chainsaw.
Okay.
Grant, this might be a little weird, but I would like to try and hold my breath.
Okay. So, Brad, you close up the wound, and David, you're holding your breath,
Yeah.
and you're still holding your breath. You're still holding your breath. And as you're kind of like finally deciding to sort of like move into this next room, you finally go, You breathe, and you're like, okay. You were holding your breath for 13 minutes.
But-
All right, y'all. So when I did breathe again, was that because I needed to?
You needed to breathe at 13 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
y'all, we got 13 minutes of outside time.
I'm going to try and hold my breath.
Okay. You hold your breath for about 90 seconds, and you're like, wow, I can hold my breath longer than I think I can. And you can keep holding your breath. You keep holding your breath. And around the 12, 13-minute mark, you finally breathe.
All right, this is
Okay.
weird. Are there any sharp objects around here?
Oh, yeah. Chunks of the door that David just burst through. You can grab something right there.
Okay,
Cool.
not to be too emo, but I'm going to cut myself.
Okay. Where are you cutting yourself?
Like, I'll prick my thumb.
Okay. So you do
I
it, you're
see
like,
that, and I'm like, oh, right on, and I just go straight for the wrist.
you just like
Right.
do a quick cut, and you're like, ah, shit. And you look at your hand, and it's bleeding red.
It is, okay.
I really like it. One, I really like it when Grant swears. Two, I think it's very funny that you just cut yourself just to find out that you do hurt.
Cool.
Guys,
Does
I think
Daryl
we should
need
all do
patched
this.
up?
No joke.
What?
I think it's worthwhile for us to all do this.
Daryl, you're an idiot. I broke my hand earlier.
Well, I think we should listen to Garv on this one. Daryl, you are an idiot.
Was the blood red?
No, I broke my finger earlier. I didn't like puncture my skin. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Dan, Grant said a swear.
He can't hear you.
You're safe this time,
Chris.
Wait,
Hi, David.
I'll text
Hi,
him.
Caleb.
Hi, Dan.
I'm leaving now.
Cool. So, Grant, I'm gonna look at my hand. Is that any better? Does it need more repair?
Oh, your hand is not doing super hot. Like, it's like you can tell that like one of your fingers is broken right now. It hurts. It's starting to bruise all along, and it's the color of like a normal bruise. So,
I'm obviously human, Daryl.
Garv, try holding your breath.
No.
No, just try
What about
it.
you, Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron. Cut
Wait, what?
yourself.
Yeah, Aaron.
I'll
You-
prick the finger of the arm that wasn't clicking earlier.
that wasn't clicking earlier.
Yeah.
You do it, and it's red blood.
Boy, your other arm.
I'm human, guys.
Wait, no, try
your
holding
other
your
arm,
breath,
Aaron.
though, because Daryl had the red blood, but he was still able to hold his breath for 13 minutes.
Try holding your breath, Aaron.
Okay, I'll try holding my breath.
All right, you
Okay.
can hold your breath for a really long time. You can tell.
Okay, but then I'll give up after like a minute and go.
Okay.
Do I believe him?
Yeah, inside check.
Yeah, Chris, roll for deception. Everyone else can roll inside if you want to.
18.
15.
Also 18.
4.
Aaron, you're a dirty liar.
Yeah, so you can tell he's just like holding his breath. He's like, God, breathing is so intense, man.
What was that, man?
Can I try to bandage my hand? And like
Aaron,
fix it?
what do you do? Why are you holding back?
Yeah, you can. Give me a medicine roll.
8. I don't know what my modifier is.
You have +7 in medicine. You are proficient in it.
Okay.
So you're able to patch up your hand fairly well. It's still fairly usable.
So,
Cool.
Grant, I want to take one of the pieces of the door on the ground and see if I can, like, bend it? I'm trying to get a measure of my own strength. If I'm like, clearly I'm at least like bodybuilder strong, but am I like Superman strong? Like,
You take a piece of metal and you just bend it.
How thick is said piece of metal?
Probably around the size of about an inch thick.
how much effort did it take?
About the same as crushing like a can of soda.
All right, you guys gotta. All right, everybody else try and bend the metal.
No,
All right,
I couldn't punch a control panel earlier. This
Just
isn't gonna
try
work.
hard.
I'll try and.
Yeah,
I was
you
gonna
pick up
say,
pieces of metal
before you
and you're
got
not
here, I
like
tried to open the door and it didn't
You
work.
can't do
So
it.
I'm not super strong like you.
All right, well,
Okay, what's in this room though? We've been in here for 30 minutes now.
just
Uh,
cutting stuff.
in this room. There's about 7 or 8 old human bodies dressed in the same clothing that you guys are, with the same patchwork stuff that David and Caleb ran across.
Okay. We
There's
mentioned that we saw that sort of stuff earlier.
a few lockers in this room that appear to have been moved in here, and a couple of small crates.
Start
Let's check
looking
it.
in them.
Yeah.
Okay. You start looking through all of these things. You find, let me take a look at this here. You find an assault rifle with 17 bullets in it.
All right, well, who can probably use this, and 2, doesn't have super strength.
2, you find a fireman's axe.
Dibs.
3, you find 2 small-sized satchel charges.
What is a satchel charge?
It's kind of like a packed explosive about that big. Kind of imagine as like a small thing of C4.
Yeah.
Can I tell if the assault rifle is better than my submachine gun?
It is.
All right, I'll take the assault rifle then.
And you don't have a submachine gun. You actually have just a sidearm pistol.
Oh, okay. So I can hold both.
All right.
Wait,
So, what do we know
you've
about
got
our...
a pistol as well?
I think Chainsaw should have the
I thought it was
axe.
a submachine gun, but it was a pistol. Can I hold both, or
You cannot use both at the same time.
no? But can I just have both on my person?
If
No.
We're not going to allow that.
4 people.
4 people, 4 weapons.
Well, okay, so, what are our talents? Do you guys know what sort of things you might be good at?
I'm
I
good with
I'm good at-
computers and like medicine.
Okay.
I'm good with computers and maybe with remembering things.
Aaron?
I'm good at, well, apparently I was good with my pistol, and I have high dexterity.
Okay. So I'd like to pick up one of the crates and toss each of them a little hunk of metal and hold it like far away from me and say like, all right, throw those bits of metal in here.
Okay.
I'm trying to test their aim, basically.
All right. Everybody make a dexterity roll for this.
14.
7.
15.
Chris, what did you get?
15.
15. Caleb?
7.
Caleb makes a fair throw, trying to get it in, but it bounces off the rim. Brad, you throw and you make it in. You do a pretty good job of that. And Chris, you basically throw it like a shuriken, and it just sticks right in the exact center of it, and just like stuck there.
Huh.
Can
All right, my votes, we give that guy the gun.
can we get any idea as to what our dexterity scores are from this?
Yes. Brad, your dexterity is 14. Chris, I think I already told you your dexterity score, right?
I think you said 24.
24.
Jeez.
And Caleb, your
Yeah.
dexterity score is 12.
12.
And the modifiers, how do we figure that out from our scores? I forgot.
So, Brad, you're at a +2. Caleb's at a +1. Chris is at a +7.
Okay, cool.
All right. So is this axe a light weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna suggest Chainsaw takes the axe, Aaron takes the assault rifle, Garv takes the pistol, and I'll take the satchel charge.
Yeah.
I've got a couple acid vials as well. If you think you could use those, Garf.
You have acid vials?
Yeah, I'm also like wicked good at chemistry.
When did
It
you
was
get
an
those?
elective.
I made them in a janitor's closet.
Sure, I'll take those.
Good at chemistry.
Sure.
There you go.
So what? I have the pistol and the vials.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to give the vials to the person who got the explosives.
Oh, to
Oh.
Caleb.
So I guess Daryl.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
It doesn't bother me either way. If you want them, Garv.
I don't care.
All right,
But
guess I'll
only
take 'em.
having two things means you have 2 rounds of combat before you just watch the Hulk and Spider-Man do all the heavy lifting.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you're all in this room together. That's what you were able to find out of it.
Cool. Oh, what did you guys find on ZZ?
Pretty much looked like this.
There were plants and stuff.
Yeah, it
Some
was
more
like
bodies.
this, but like the roof was patchwork, but that's basically the only difference.
There was one door that looked kind of like this, actually.
Huh.
Very patchwork-like.
Did you guys try to go through it?
No,
Why don't we go there?
we wanted to be better prepared first.
Looks like we are.
Is that where you guys are going to go?
I'm totally down to go.
Well, I mean, there's like a lot that we can still learn down here. There's no rush to go charging headlong into here. So, like, let's think this through.
Well, like, I'd rather go somewhere that we've been before instead of going somewhere that we haven't been. So that way we can go somewhere that's familiar.
Let's check in with the operator.
No.
Why?
He's trying to kill us.
We don't know that.
Said like it wasn't respond or no, I couldn't get the operator to work earlier.
I'd like to hit talk on the tablet.
There's no response from the operator.
I'd like to hit food on the tablet.
You hit food, and you can feel it somewhere in your soul that little tray, like miles away.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I can, like, try to hack these tablets and find the operator, I guess.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay, give me an Arcana roll.
Can I assist?
Nat 1.
Nat 1. Okay.
Great. Can I assist?
Yeah, go for it.
I tried to just roll as well.
Yeah, you're going to roll separately for this one.
26.
26.
So like Daryl's hacking and Garv is chewing on his tablet.
Yeah, you're really taking a look around. and you like are trying to mess with the video to see the operator, and what you see instead is a video feed of another person sitting inside one of their chambers eating food and just kind of like looking around. And then you see popping up on another corner of your screen another video of another person, this time sleeping. A video of another person taking a look at their tablet, learning some sort of new piece of information.
Oh.
Another person looking around, just kind of sighs and then gets down and just starts doing some push-ups. Apparently fairly athletic as well. You see those 4 people, all unique. One of them is a female, 3 of them are male. And you see those rooms, the light shifts to a red. And they all look around somewhat frantically, but a little dazed at the same time, as they start grasping at their throats. And then fall backwards, each one of them, the one in the bed, twisting and turning on the bed itself, slowly choking, as after a minute, every single one of them stops moving completely. All on the ground.
Oh my god.
Hey, Daryl,
Yeah.
that note might be a liar.
Good morning.
What note?
And you hear the voice once again of the operator. Thank you for providing your location. I will come to assist you immediately. And it's just the voice. And then your screen once again goes dark.
Right, so we should leave the tablets here and then run.
I'm thinking you're right.
But
Hey, we should go up to Z. If there's any possible way for us to get out, it might be on ZZ. Because you said there was plants.
Yeah,
What do you think,
No.
Chainsaw?
I don't know. I think we might want to avoid elevators, or like, I don't want to run into them in the elevator.
he is an operator. He's a robot. He can be here anytime. And I'm gonna start moving towards the elevator while I'm talking.
Which
Yeah,
elevator? The one in the place that you're in that was barricaded, or the one that you came from originally?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get to the barricaded one.
Okay. You go to the one that's barricaded, and just down this hallway, you see that this elevator is completely destroyed.
The
Okay,
other
let's
one.
hustle back to the other one then.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so while we're walking, I'm gonna basically turn to Daryl and say, like, "All right, Daryl, I think time to come clean about that note."
I think so.
All right.
Did I
Where
take the
are
note
we?
with me, Grant?
Yeah, you were able to actually transfer it onto your because it was a computer note, you were able to transfer it onto your pad that you have.
I'll show the other guys. Here's what it says. Please, if you find this, don't leave. Don't go outside. Trust the operator. I know it's horrible. I know he's a monster, but please, the world outside isn't ready for us yet. The air is poisoned. And it's signed Daryl Hayes. That's my name.
We have
From
two
about
theories.
150 years ago.
We have two theories. One, we've woken up before and gone and determined it was best to go back to sleep. Or two, the operator faked this note to make us think that he's trustworthy.
And I'm leaning more and more towards option number 2.
I still think the operator might be more complicated than just being a big evil bad guy, though. So
I don't
let's-
disagree that he might be more complicated. I just still don't trust him.
Okay, well, we figured out that we're at least a little bit robot, so maybe he's just like
Wait.
out, or like,
Wait, a little bit robot.
Right, who said anything about robot, Aaron? What are you talking about, buddy?
all right, okay, we get it. Okay, anyways,
Okay, so we just came clean. I think it might be your turn to come clean, Aaron.
Aaron, you've been keeping something back from us this entire time. What?
Now's not the time.
I got a weird arm
close
and
are
click
the elevator at this point?
Anyways,
The
I'm
next
just saying,
elevator, you're
we're-
starting to go down that hallway, and you turn into the room where the control panel is. So you have another 10 seconds, 15 seconds for conversation before you reach the elevator.
Okay, I'm basically gonna say like, so let's move up to ZZ and on the way decide if we're gonna trust past Daryl or if we're gonna try and get out of here. Because either way, I think it's a very bad option either way.
Agreed.
all right, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Aaron, what secret are you keeping from us?
I want to roll insight on Aaron.
That's what I'm moving.
What?
I want to roll insight on Aaron.
Aaron was saying something.
What were you saying,
I
Chris?
already came clean. I said I got a weird arm and it clicks when I move it, and I didn't hold my breath as long as I could, so you guys wouldn't think I'm weird.
Hey, thanks for your honesty. And look, I'm just gonna
Put your
go.
hand on his shoulder.
I'm gonna stop running and like bring it in.
No offense, but I don't want you to accidentally kill me with a hug.
That's a very good point. I do get to tend the rabbit sometimes.
Are we at the elevator now?
You're at the elevator. You go over to it, you press on the keypad to open the door, and the keypad goes red, and the door isn't opening.
Word.
Shit.
Try to open it manually.
Okay,
Chainsaw.
you're gonna have someone try and are you gonna
Chainsaw.
hack it or force it open?
I'm saying Chainsaw should try to force it open.
I mean,
Can we do
that's
both at
not
the same time?
generally how buttons work. You can't just smash them and they do the thing. Like this
Hey.
seems like a thing for one of our nerds.
All right,
Daryl. Yeah.
I'll try and hack it.
Okay, give me a roll.
Garv, do you want to assist me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
Can I
get
roll
advantage. Yep.
$24.
24. You're pressing on the panel and you like pull it off and you start tinkering with the wires and it sparks. And then this entire room that you're in goes to red lighting. The door is not opening.
Oh, wait. We have that computer hacking tool. Let me use that computer hacking tool we got.
What
And
computer
when he
hacking
backs
tool?
out of the way, I'm going to smash it with the axe.
Roll for it if you want.
17.
Okay. You just like smash. Are you going right into the control panel?
Yeah.
All right. Clean hit right into the control panel as it shakes and the axe gets kind of stuck and you have to like pry it out after a second. And the door itself just kind of like jerks partially open, but not all the way open.
Okay, while you're at it, why don't you hit these tablets too?
Yeah, I'm just going to like rip
I don't
the
even have my
Pokemon
tablet.
cards.
Yeah, I thought we ditched them when we ran.
Yeah, I
I
assume that
did.
too.
Okay, never mind. That's fine.
So the door is partially open, but you'll have to lift it up to be able to.
Oh,
Okay,
easy.
chainsaw.
Chainsaw?
19.
19. You push it all the way up. You go inside the elevator. It's pretty crammed with all four of you in there. You can try to use the control if you want to do that.
Will do.
Yeah.
ZZ.
Okay. Give me an Arcana/computer use roll.
Um, 15.
Okay. It does not initially trigger as you press it in, as the like control door just closes right there as well. And then you feel the entire elevator plummet down. And it feels like an eternity while this thing is falling. It's in a free fall as it's just going down and down and down and down. I would like you all to roll dexterity saving throws.
11?
Okay.
3.
3. Chris?
All right, it's diceroller.com. 13. There we go.
13.
What's my dex save?
So you rolled a natural 1?
Yeah, that's a natural 1 on that.
Okay. So technically that's a -1.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
So your dexterity score is 6. Chris, so it's falling. Chris, you're the only one that is able to brace for a specific type of impact. And your damage is going to be halved for this. In this case, I'm going to give you guys another chance. Everyone roll a d20. This is going to be a constitution save.
Oh, shit.
11.
11.
17.
I rolled 10 minus 2. So 8.
Brad?
11.
All of you are able to pretty well secure yourself as it has the final landing, as you've plummeted for just a few minutes and then it crashes into the ground. The door bursts open in front of you as all of you have this horrible jolt as your backs just bend forward as you're trying to grasp on. Chris, you're holding on to the sides. You actually land without taking any damage whatsoever. The rest of you each get pretty flippin' hurt. Caleb, you are knocked unconscious as you are fully just out of it. Brad and David's fine. Brad, you're pretty hurt.
I got a -2.
You got a -2, but your constitution save helped there too.
How much do I understand about inertia?
Not a whole lot.
Okay. Would I be able to piece together that should have hurt more than it did? Or am I just like, oh,
You're
puny-
still. I'm saying. That's more out of character of what I was saying. Of like you're fine. Like I'm looking at your hit points right now, trying to determine how you're going to be. So, yeah, Caleb, you're unconscious. Now that you're unconscious, you know that your maximum hit point score is 14.
That's
Who?
me?
That's you.
Woo!
You're doing okay. In summary, the amount of damage that was there to be taken is 20 damage. For everyone that halved it, it would have been 40 damage of falling maximum if you failed every save, but you only take 20. You are at 14 hit points now, so your health is 34.
Mine?
You have 30 hit points left. You have 50 total hit points.
Okay, I'd like to run over to Daryl because I figured out I have some understanding of at least a little bit of first aid, so I'd like to see if I can do some first aid on him.
Okay.
I'm going to also see if I can do first aid on myself.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Roll for it, David. Roll for it, Brad.
12.
Okay. Do you know your
19.
modifier for that yet, David?
I don't know, no.
Okay. You're at a +5. You are proficient in medicine. You're able to stabilize Caleb. Brad, you are able to heal yourself up just perfectly fine. I mean, you're not healed or anything like that, but you stop the immediate bleeding that was on you.
Cool.
You also do gain 5 temporary hit points.
So I'm stable unconscious?
Stable conscious.
I'm conscious?
Yes.
Well, that hurt.
Wait, did they feel pain?
Huh? Oh,
Did they
you
feel pain from that, or?
you felt the jolt, Chris. You were not actually injured in that. Everyone else felt pain,
Including me?
including you.
Okay.
I'm going to try to heal Daryl some more.
I will take it.
You're looking around in this room, and it's completely red lit. This is a different type of room. You don't know where you've landed, but it is a very long hallway going off in the distance. I would like everyone to give me a perception roll.
17.
18.
5. Chris?
10.
Okay.
I don't remember if you told me what my modifier was.
You have a +5.
Okay.
Can I know my wisdom now that I've done a couple of checks.
Yes, your wisdom score is 16.
Okay.
Sorry, so my strength is 22. What does that make my modifier?
6.
Plus 6.
Sorry, my entire knowledge of 5th edition is Critical Role.
Brad, what did you roll again for perception?
17.
17.
Yeah, I don't know what my modifier is, so
Not incredible,
great.
but it's not bad. You're the person though that notices in the distance you see at the very end of the hallway. This is a long ways off, but you hear the slight shift of a door all the way down to the end of the hallway. And you hear just the faintest clanking of what appear to be footsteps. And it's a very slow, repetitive movement as you look off and you see almost a pinprick of a figure slowly moving towards you down this hallway, way off in the distance.
Oh, shit.
Guys, we got to get out of here.
I don't know how much of a choice we have in that matter.
Honestly, with the 4 of us, I think we can take them.
Can you all walk?
What?
Can you all walk?
Grant, can I walk?
You can walk, yeah. You're
Do
going
you
to need
know how
some...
many hit points you're at?
I
Is it
assume I'm at
1?
1.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to Garv and say, like, you patch him up. I'm gonna see how much time we can buy us. Aaron, come with me. And I'd like to start walking towards that figure.
I draw my assault rifle.
Yeah, I'll have my axe out.
Okay. As you're approaching just up towards the figure, you're just moving right towards them. You see that there are some doors on the side, all of which are closed, accessed by computer controls only. You're just continuing to move forward, and you see the figure off in the distance. It looks almost human in form, as you see this operator, the same person that you see over the consoles, but not quite the same as you see him on the consoles. The face is completely scarred on one side. Bits of electronics are poking out. One arm is slightly broken with a giant, just jagged piece of metal sticking straight through it. Small bits of sparks going down. One of the legs is bent at a just uncomfortable angle as it's kind of moving along on it, not obviously in incredible condition. But looking straight at you, it's kind of a horrid figure of both like the guise of a man, but the actual physical representation of a machine in its movements. It slowly moves closer towards you, and in a battered voice, it says, "Good morning." And it just lurches forward slowly with each step, continuing to talk. You made it much further than I ever expected, but now I'm afraid that your journey is at an end for the time being. And it's just continuing to move forward towards you.
Why? Why? What changed? What happened?
There's no response at this point.
Is there
Operator.
any hide where we are?
What is that?
Is there anywhere to hide or like duck behind anything?
This is a straight hallway with doors on the sides. All of those doors are closed.
Get behind me, Aaron.
I want to try to open one.
Okay, they have control panels on the sides. You don't know the passwords. You're going to need to have computer use to be able to do it.
I'm gonna say, he's just meandering. He doesn't look particularly threatening right now.
Not particularly.
Okay.
He's walking up to you. He's still probably about 50 yards off.
Okay, I want to say, operator, I'm happy.
And the operator, moving forward, simply says, "It is clear that your well-being is compromised.
I'm happy. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm good as I am."
And just continues moving forward.
I am not happy.
Still moving forward. There's no response.
Food.
Just somewhere that tray's getting filled up with it.
Okay, so now that I've tried all the things that I thought might elicit some response, I'll say, operator, your shoe's untied.
There's nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with an axe.
Okay, you're going to run up to him?
Yeah.
Okay. As you approach, you get closer and closer, and the operator raises a hand, and you look in that hand, and there's a small series of buttons in this small panel that he's holding on to. And as he does that, bam, your arm just goes completely limp, the one that was oozing the red. One of your legs also collapses from underneath you as you only have one working arm and one working leg. The other two are just dead weight.
Oh, damn.
You drop the axe that's currently in your hand. And it's still moving towards you about 50 feet off. It's going to get to you in about 10 seconds.
When I collapse, I'm gonna play dead.
Okay.
Because I kind of figure, like, I'm half paralyzed. I assume he can probably use that button more, so I'm gonna basically, like, treat it like a big cat and just try and hope he loses interest.
Okay. You're staying there. Chris, are you doing anything as you're close?
So it looks like he's only really talking to Chainsaw, or is he like...
You're still a little further off behind Chainsaw as Chainsaw tried to move up to melee.
Okay.
But Chainsaw just is now flat on the ground.
But does it look like he's got any sort of like focus or care that I'm there or anything?
It appears that his focus is entirely on Chainsaw right now.
Okay. And he's on the ground, or
Chainsaw is on the ground.
Okay, I'll draw my assault rifle and try to put a few rounds in him.
Okay.
In the operator, not Chainsaw.
Just put me down like old Yeller.
God.
Too late for you. Okay. How about you roll, we'll say just 2 dexterity rolls for this.
2 dexterity rolls?
Yep. We're going to say you can do 2 shots.
10 and 18 without modifiers.
10 and 18. Okay. This is also the time that you realize that you have 2 attacks per action. So that's neat. So that's what those 2 shots are that you can make.
All right.
Cable, can rogues or monks do that?
Do extra attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That also means he's at least 5th level.
Yeah,
Also,
I mean, I kinda
proficiency
figured that out
modifier
based on-
3 means we're somewhere between 5 and 8, I believe.
Yeah.
Based on my hit points, I'm guessing I'm a wizard class at 5th level.
Yeah, Garv is the one that confuses me as of right now.
I might be a bard.
I mean, I guess.
Either that or like a cleric.
Aren't you rolling intelligence for Arcana?
Yeah.
So, like, if you are a bard, wouldn't you be rolling charisma? Well,
No.
computers, changing the rules for computers is weird.
I'm using computers as an intelligence roll.
Okay.
So it's Arcana is what I'm just replacing it as. So all computer stuff is going to be intelligence roll. Computers are not ever going to be a charisma thing. Because Arcana is strictly intelligence. At least in normal 5e.
I've been trying to heal Daryl this whole time, so am I able to do that?
What is that?
I've been trying to heal Daryl this whole time. Am I able to do that at all?
You can continue to do that. I'd like you to give me a roll for that. Chris, you fire off 2 shots. They're both very accurate, very good shots right in the head of the creature moving towards you. Both of which just bang, bang, knock his head back a little bit as he just continues moving forward without his pace actually being slowed. He's moving right up to you, David.
He doesn't seem to be taking.
No, he's not taking it.
All right. So is it my left side that I still have that movement of?
So it's your right arm and your right leg.
Okay.
Those are the two things that you do. Sorry, those are the two things you do not have access to.
Okay. With my left arm, can I grab the axe and try and get a leg?
Yeah, you can. Give me a roll for that.
Is that disadvantage?
Yes, it is.
It's a 4 and 4.
Okay. You swing and it just glances off the leg with no apparent effect. You're still holding onto the axe though, which is good, but
Yeah. I'm gonna try and kind of hold it up in sort of defensive stand. Basically,
okay.
I'm sort of giving in to. I'm assuming I'm about to die. I'm just gonna try and buy them as much time as I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and make this death take a while.
Okay. You do that, and he's going to finally approach you and reach down and grab you by the neck. And with an incredible strength, just lift you up. And just holding you by the neck puts you right behind him and continues moving forward. You are
standing?
Unharmed. You're kind of like, you can't stand on your one leg, but you just kind of crumple down onto the ground on the side. He just leaves you there in the corner.
I'll shout at him like, "Hey, you're not done with me!" And I'm gonna try and swing the axe again.
Okay. Go ahead and do another swing. Brad, what did you roll for?
15 with modifier.
15. Caleb, you regain, we'll say 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
18.
18. That's a really good swing where you just connect with the back of its leg as it just continues moving forward, not bothering to do anything about it.
Can I
this time going out of reach?
I'd like to try and like flex and try and gain some control back over my paralyzed half.
Okay. You try and just do that maneuver to like see if you can get any feeling in your arm at all or anything like that, correct?
Yeah.
All right. There's nothing. Like it's just dead at your side.
Okay. And there's not even like when your hand is asleep, but you can kind of feel that you're trying to flex it.
Yeah, basically. Like it feels like it's just a empty hunk that is just there's no feeling or anything like there at all.
Okay, is he out of my reach at this point?
Yes, he is.
I'm gonna try to throw the axe. I see it. Huh?
Take your arm off and throw it at him.
You can still do stuff. It doesn't have to just be half of one guy. Huh?
Can I do stuff right now?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I want to try to shoot him in his button hand.
What was that?
I want to try to shoot him in the button hand.
Okay.
You're gonna paralyze us all.
You can take a shot. So
wait,
roll
what?
D20.
Oh yeah. Do I take 2 or just the 1?
You can take 2 shots if you want to.
Okay. 15 and 7.
Okay. The 15 is a really good hit as you hit the button thing. It appears that one of the buttons is completely destroyed. But he's getting closer and closer to you as well. And he presses another button. And this time, Chris, this arm just gone completely, and at the same time, just so much of this side of your torso, you just don't feel anything. It's just like really, really awful. Your legs and your other arms still work, but your head is just getting it's getting really, really light, and you're having a really hard time breathing. So at this stage, for you, your movement speed moves down to 20 feet, and you cannot succeed on any saving throws. So those are the two effects.
Okay. I guess I'll just keep shooting at him.
Okay. You can move the weapon from one arm to the other if you want to, but you did drop it on the floor because you were firing with your right arm.
Okay. In that case, my legs still work fine?
Yes.
I want to try to run at him and do like a dolphin dive, tuck and roll past him.
Okay, you're gonna try and move right past him?
Yeah.
Got it. Give me a dexterity check at disadvantage.
Right. Nat 20, but with disadvantage, 10.
Okay, 10. And is that without your modifier?
That is without the modifier.
Okay, cool. You move over to him as he tries to like swipe at you. Let's see. Yeah. So a hit just connects with the back of your head as you're kind of like thrust forward, but you continue that into the roll that you're at. You do take 6 points of physical damage. Your hit points now are down to 17, so your max hit points are 23, but you're at 17 now. As you roll forward, and now you're a bit closer to David. You're still about 20 feet away from him. Brad and Caleb, what are you doing?
Well,
I
do you want to try to get into one of the rooms real quick?
What is that?
You
want to try?
I'm gonna try to hack one.
Rooms?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get into one of the rooms real quick.
All right, absolutely. Give me an Arcana roll.
Can I start arming one of the satchel bombs?
Yeah, absolutely. It requires no real knowledge to be able to arm it. You just have to have a decent throw, and you can do that since you have 6 hit points now.
Okay.
Brad, what did you?
18 with modifier.
18 with modifier? Yeah, you're able to open up one of these doors pretty easily. It's into this side room. It's very, very dark in there. Lit only by the like faint glow of the control console on the opposite side.
Do I see anything in there or no?
You do not see anything in there.
Okay.
Garv, your throw is better than mine. Throw this. I'll hand him this.
Throw it. Try to get it on him or try to get it near him.
Whatever you can do.
Okay, sure. I'll throw one of the satchel bombs.
Okay.
My throw was not good. I got a 2.
All right, you throw it, and it lands short, and it just blows up the area right in front of you, and a whole bunch of just rubble starts pouring down from the ceiling, and a few steel girders just crash right in front. Doesn't do any damage to him, but it separates you and Caleb from connecting with him completely. As he's on the opposite side of that, there's a full cave-in in that area now. Chainsaw and Aaron are now on the opposite side, on the same side as the operator.
Okay, maybe that wasn't the best call.
But it does buy us time. I'm going to try to open another door and see what happens.
Okay.
That's great. 21.
21? Okay. So you open up a different door, and This one, as you walk into it, again, very, very dimly lit. You can't really see anything, but this appears to connect to a few hallways separated from everything else.
Do any of the hallways look like they go parallel to the one that we're in?
Yes, they do.
You want to try to go around them?
I think so. But first, let's take a look at that elevator and see if we can't get it working.
The elevator that you just came from?
Yeah.
It's
Wrecked.
destroyed.
Completely
It's
wrecked.
Well, let's
Okay,
go in
you
that
passed
hallway
out.
then. What?
It's okay, you passed out.
So yeah, let's look in that hallway. Do we see anything of note first off?
No, you do not.
First, I want to shut the door behind us so that way he doesn't instantly know we went in here.
Okay, you do that.
Um,
Now you're just in this empty, dark corridor, and you can start traveling down that side if you wish.
So does this hallway only go one direction?
It appears that there's it goes that one direction and a little bit the other direction with another door on the opposite side.
Should we perhaps check that way first to see if there's anything of note?
We could. Like, we're gonna have to be quick with this because who knows how long it's gonna take him to get to that rubble.
It's true. Let's just go then.
Okay. So you two begin traveling down the hallway. Chainsaw and Aaron, what are you two doing? You're on the opposite side. As you see the operator reach the rubble and turn around and look at the two of you. And he says, "You remember it, don't you? You remember everything that we had to do. It was for the good of you, you know. Something that could help carry you on into the future. The world was never meant to be sustainable afterwards. Never was meant to be like this at all. But you just had to mess with it, didn't you? You humans always did." He's approaching you closer and closer once again. This time, Chris, he's getting closest to you. And he's about 15 feet away from you.
Well, I will run behind Chainsaw.
Cool.
And I'll try to take another shot at his button hand.
Chainsaw, what are you doing?
I mean, the way Chainsaw feels about it is he's not dying crawling away, so he's gonna just sort of position himself, like axe overhead, just really trying to gear himself up and just sort of counting down, waiting for his perfect shot to try and carve into this guy.
Chris, you take another shot.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll.
Yeah. Uh, 10.
10. Okay. You make the shot, and he moves his arm up just a little bit, and it hits one of the, just right into his flesh. As you see, it does burst open, but it exposes more just metal underneath. He is closer to you. Daryl and Garv, what are you two doing?
Can we try and get far enough past so that we could potentially be a little bit past where Aaron and Chainsaw are?
Both of you give me an intelligence roll for this, just to try and line it up as best you can. Just knowing the relative
16.
16. And do you know your intelligence modifier, Brad?
No.
Okay. Caleb?
13 with modifier.
Okay. And you know your intelligence modifier?
Yeah, mine's 20, so I added 5.
Got it.
Rolled 8.
Brad, you are best able to ascertain where it is. Your intelligence is 16.
Cool.
You find a door on that side as you're hearing this very, very faint, muffled sound of, as the operator was giving that brief monologue to Chainsaw and Aaron, you're able to overhear a bit of that and just picture where it's at.
Are
Hear
we?
a gunshot as well, and you see this is the door I need to get through. You can open it right now if you want.
Are we farther down, or are we right next to it?
You are a little bit further down. The door doesn't connect to right where the two of them are. It's about 15 feet past them.
Okay, cool. I'll open it. And hey, do you want to throw another? Try to throw another satchel bomb?
How close is he to them?
He's about 10 feet away from them.
Oh shit! I think
Or I
he's
could
too
try shooting
close.
him.
Huh?
What?
I think he's too close.
Want to throw acid at him?
Yeah, I'll throw acid at him.
Okay. Make a roll for that.
Can I cast Vicious Mockery?
I rolled a 19.
A 19.
Yeah, that's with no modifiers.
All right. You throw it, and it hits just perfectly right at the legs of it, as one of them just starts boiling up and disintegrating. Is it's like shaken and like kind of begins to get a little wobbly on that leg as you see that flesh, but not actual flesh, starting to corrode and like kind of like fold in on itself as it falls down on one knee and kind of attempts to stand back up, moving closer once again towards Chris. You do have an opportunity.
I do?
Yeah, you do. You and Garv do.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them, come on, this way, to Aaron and Chainsaw, and then I'm gonna throw another vial of acid.
Okay. Roll for that again. Aaron, Chainsaw, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. I'll also see if I can shoot at the melting leg to see if I can get it to break off.
Okay, make a couple shots.
I rolled 14.
Nat 20 on the first one, and 18 on the second one.
Awesome. You do a couple of perfect shots. The leg is just kind of like shatters right around the kneecap of where it is, and it falls down on that. And kind of like looks onward at you, and then starts using one of its hands as well to kind of like push itself up on the wall and start moving towards you, continuing.
But it's slowing down a lot?
It's slowing down a lot. You throw the second container, and it hits the chest cavity and starts corroding some of that, as well as you see more metal exposed out of this creature. Chainsaw,
I'm going to run
Aaron.
up and try and drag Chainsaw with me.
Okay.
I'll help him drag Chainsaw.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of fight it at first because I was kind of getting excited for like he's getting closer, and then but eventually I'm like, all right, fine, we can go.
All right. You get dragged out into the hallway, and you get away from him. Over to the near door panel, you just slam it shut.
Well, can we first... I'm going to give the last satchel bomb to Aaron and tell him, use this.
Okay.
All right, I'll try to arm it and chuck it.
Go for it. So give me a dexterity roll.
A.
You throw it, and it lands directly on him, and he looks down at it as it explodes completely. It's just absolute carnage and rubble in there, as you don't see any sort of sign of any standing parts, as you see these body parts of this just strewn. There's no remnants left of the operator.
Does my arm start working again?
No.
Or I want to try to rubble to see if I can find, or rifle through the operator to see if I can find his
Give me
hand.
a perception roll.
Can I roll investigation to look too?
Yeah.
14 without modifiers.
25 with modifier.
Okay.
For
Caleb,
investigation.
you're actually able to find it. You find it. It's pretty damaged, and 3 of the buttons still work on it.
Can I try and repair it at all?
You can give me an Arcana roll for it.
Okay. 19 with modifier.
19 with modifier. Okay. You're able to repair it as best you can. You look right at it. It appears to be somewhat functional again.
Okay.
Not all of the buttons work.
Do I have any idea what buttons might be to restore these guys?
No, you don't. It was too far away when you saw it.
Well,
I
if we
press the button.
start pushing stuff, there's a chance that we'll die. So maybe we shouldn't.
You press a button.
Well-
I do press a button before anybody says anything.
Okay.
Okay. You see Chainsaw. You just feel just kind of like life come back to your body as you are able to have use of your arm and your leg once again.
I press that same button again.
Okay. And it just, boom, shuts straight down.
Okay, I press it one more time.
Yep. And he's back.
Button's broken.
All right, I press a different button.
Okay. This time, Brad, I want you to give me a... Oh, gosh. Constitution saving throw.
Shit.
2.
What'd you
Diarrhea.
get?
What?
What'd you roll, Brad?
2.
2. Brad is standing there, and he just collapses on the ground.
I press that button again very quickly.
He doesn't get back up.
Is Brad dead? Did I just kill Brad? I'm gonna run to him and look for a pulse.
You feel a very, very faint pulse.
Okay,
At this point, he's suffering too much. We gotta end this. I'd like to take the axe.
I'm gonna try and patch him up a bit.
What first
There's-
aid do you do to a person who magically died because of a button?
You're not sure what to patch up because he has a few wounds from the elevator, but those all appear to be bandaged already. Like he bandaged himself up right after.
Does anybody know CPR?
Okay, I want to nudge him with my foot a little bit and say, "Come on."
Look, I did summer staff twice. In that whole day long thing, they don't teach you what to do if somebody dies because of a button. They teach you a lot of stuff, like what to do about a venomous snake bite on the Oregon coast, but they have nothing for the button.
Brad, I'd like you to make a death saving throw.
15.
15. Okay. What are you doing, guys?
Chainsaw, you know something?
Do I?
You're proficient in medicine, baby.
I mean, I get, yeah, but like, Grant, are you gonna let me do CPR on this guy? Because
You can certainly try.
I guess I'll try. But like, 3.
3. You're so lost on this.
Yeah, guys, I think he's dead. I think he's gone, and I think that Daryl killed him.
What was I supposed to do? The other one worked for you.
Well, it's
Brad,
time to move on. So,
Give me another death saving throw.
did you just throw it across the room?
13.
13. Okay.
All right. I don't care. I'll shove Chainsaw out of the way and try CPR myself.
Go for it.
7.
You're very lost on what to do here. There's such a faint pulse. I'll say each one of you can give me just a flat out we'll say it's a medicine check. Just everyone give me a medicine check.
There's a 2 plus 5, so 7.
It's a 10 plus something.
17, probably minus something.
So Caleb, you're at a +3.
Okay.
Chris, you got a 17.
Yeah.
You have a +2.
Oh.
What does this look like? Are we doing group CPR?
No, this is literally, I'm saying this is like an investigative, like what is going on. You can tell that there is brain activity. There's still like some fluttering of the eyes and stuff. But what you're being able to tell from the rest of it is that his heartbeat is incredibly irregular.
Yeah, I've seen this before. Sometimes when a dead body dies, it still moves around a little bit, like it'll fart. So this is basically that. We should probably just move on.
I want to push a different button on the head.
No.
I want to breathe better.
You're going to give us all the deadness.
Chris?
Yeah.
You press another button, and both of Caleb's legs just stop working, and he falls down.
Press it again, damn it! Press it again!
First, I'm going to go, ha, 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 and then we're pressing again.
Okay. Brad, give me one more death saving throw.
14.
14. So, Brad, you are stabilized. You're, of course, unconscious and in horrible condition. But your heartbeat is regular and stable for the time being.
Maybe press another button?
What are you going to do?
Press another button.
I think
Nothing happens this time, but on this small, like, cylindrical object, a small little point comes out, and there's this little faint electrical arc that goes across it.
Okay, I press that again.
It slides right back in.
Good.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, December.
Guys, I got my mom to play Dungeons and Dragons when I was home last week.
That's great.
Is there any more buttons that can be pressed?
No.
Hey, how late are we playing?
We're going to stop in about 10 minutes.
Okay. Remember when this was a one-shot?
Yeah, I do.
And
Are
then
you
we
okay with that?
decided- Huh? Oh, no, I love it. This is very, very good. I was going to say it was a one-shot, and then we spent 30 minutes investigating 2 bodies and a crate. I mean, I guess he's just gone. But the nice thing is, we're 10 minutes till the end of the session, and Grant has a whole week to try and figure out a way to get Brad a new character. Because Garv is just dead.
Everybody make an intelligence roll.
Try tasing me with the stupid electric arc thing.
You're stabilized. Your heart doesn't stop. You're just going to die if we do that. Or your heart might stop, and then we will still be equally unequipped to save you. I got a 9.
Got an 8.
Chris?
19.
19. Chris, you take a look at the button that Caleb pressed, and you're like, that looks like the point of a needle. That might be useful in this situation.
What?
Wait, didn't the cylinder thing have a needle come out of it?
So yes, it's a cylinder thing. It has a needle come out of it, and it has an electrical arc going over it.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, go for it, Chris.
I'm gonna go ahead and nope out of that one.
All right, the doctor is in. So, we've got a needle shape and we've got a needle. So obviously, we just have to take the needle, inject it into Brad's heart. Gar's heart, because he's dead anyways. So it doesn't matter what we do because what are we gonna do? Kill him more?
So it's a needle that comes out, or is it like a spike?
It's a mix between a needle and a spike. It's a real thick needle.
Oh, cool. So something that just says, like, please puncture a heart with this.
Okay, never mind. I do not do that. Wait, you said the button was... Wait, what did you say about the button?
So you have the small cylindrical object. It has the buttons along the side, and then the bottommost button activates this spike needle mixture that comes out with a small electrical arc going down it.
All right. I'll try to tase Brad with the needle then.
Where?
I want to try to tase him without stabbing him in the heart.
Okay, you're gonna do it around his heart?
Yeah.
Okay. You put it up to his chest, and the arc is increasing. It's kind of fluttering around. Brad, you're starting to breathe just a little bit more regularly, but it's still very, very inconsistent. It appears to not be doing enough.
I'll slap him.
Doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, I didn't think it would.
Now, does this look like it's some sort of healing electricity, or is this straight up defibrillation?
It looks like a little bit of both. Everyone can give me a perception roll on this, actually.
20.
18 plus 5?
18 plus I forgot.
All of you, as you see this, you can see this electrical charge kind of going through Brad's body as it's actually like you can see it interior like of his skeleton being highlighted by this electrical charge.
What?
He's a Looney Tune.
It's very, very faint, and it's kind of hard to see, but there's enough of a glow that's actually pulsing through his body and through his skeletal system that you can see that what it is pulsing through is not quite natural. And you look at it and you can see that it's more some kind of like small gears and wiring that goes up into Brad's brain or Garb's brain, where there is a large chunk of his brain that appears to be clustered in like a computer core. And then his heart, you can see a part of it, but another larger part of his heart is actually like enclosed by another mechanical chunk of which you can see just that faint electrical charge going through it.
Check him for a USB port.
Okay, but does there look like there's maybe a port that this thing could go into?
No.
All right, stick it up the butt.
In different circumstances, I would not listen to Daryl in this situation. However, I think I'm going to try to shove it up his ass.
Because it is significantly less dangerous than our second option, which is stab at his heart with this turkey baster.
Hey, this is to save your life, Garb. I'm sorry.
I'm still unconscious, right?
Yeah, you are. I'm so sorry.
Make him do a constitution check.
You flip him around and do it.
not happy about this. It's just the logical thing to do.
This was nobody's first choice.
If this doesn't work,
Yeah, this will be a funny D&D story if this works. It will be a hilarious D&D story if it fails.
So it doesn't work. And you're all scarred for life by something that doesn't actually do anything.
Well,
guess we just leave it there.
You can find what you've noticed is that the greatest electrical charge where it actually took effect was closest to its heart.
Oh.
Okay, do we stab it in?
Well, I want to first try to like hold up the
disinfect it now?
I don't think we have any disinfected.
Cool.
I want to
Well,
try to
out the butt, into the heart.
You do still have a leftover, like, one of those makeshift bombs things that you made, David? Correct?
Yes.
That is made out of, like, very sterile cleaners.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's an acidophile. Like, I mean, at worst, it's going to melt the thing and Brad's just dead.
I'm saying that just as, like, a mentioning alternative.
At best, we're still going to be stabbing acid into his heart.
What's better, acid or little bits of poop?
Probably the little bits of poop.
Wait, Grant, question. This is an important question.
No, it's not.
Were there toilets in our rooms?
What?
Were there toilets in our rooms?
Yes.
Okay, thank
There's
God.
like there's a singular corner where there's just a hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it out and stab it into his heart.
Okay. You stab it in, and Brad, you just jolt back, and you're conscious once again.
Y'all, that took 15
What
minutes.
happened when you were unconscious?
Hey, Garv, that took like 30 seconds and nothing happened, so you're good.
My ass hurts right now.
Well, that's kind of too much information there, Garv. A weird
Why
thing.
are you
to
telling
talk
us that?
Like, it didn't hurt before, and now it hurts. Like, what happened?
I don't know. Maybe you fell on it, Garv. We just did battle with Ultron.
We saved your life, so you're welcome.
Oh yeah, do we know if he's actually dead yet?
You see parts of him strewn about.
But is he actually dead?
Well, he might be some sort of hive mind, and then he's also existing other places too. But this one's dead.
Yeah, but this one is thoroughly pinated.
I want to try to hold the taser up to my arm, see if it does anything.
Okay. You take a look at your arm, and you can kind of follow the electrical current. You can see it all highlighting just this mechanical structure to your entire arm.
Oh.
How far do you want to go with it?
I don't know if I want to stab it inside of me because...
No, I'm saying, like, what areas do you want to scan?
Oh, all of it that feels numb.
Okay. Or felt numb, because you have that feeling back now.
Oh, I got it back, or?
Oh, wait, no, you don't have it back.
Yeah, no, that button broke.
Yeah. So yeah, you're able to scan up your arm. You can see that it wires all the way up across your entire arm. It goes up slightly into your neck and then down this entire right side of your chest down to your waist.
And my lungs too, I'm assuming, or?
It appears to be around your lungs and around your heart, but nothing actually there.
What the hell happened to us?
All right, so quick rundown. We woke up in a little box, and then there was this operator guy. We found the remote from Click, which paralyzed me and Aaron, and just straight up killed Garv.
What?
Huh?
Hey, don't worry
You guys
about it.
killed me?
Don't worry about it. You're fine now.
All right, well, should we try and get outside, or
Yeah, I know there's this hallway behind me.
is there somewhere we can take a nap, actually?
I want to know what parts of me are robot.
Okay.
I don't want to touch that wand.
Caleb, you take the thing.
Yeah. I'm not touching it. Like, not touching the needle to myself.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. You take a look and you kind of scan your upper body and there's nothing. But you go over your legs and the entire way down, it's just this mechanical, like the lower half of your body completely.
Okay, how about like heart, brain?
Nothing there.
Okay.
Give me, Caleb, for you specifically, give me an intelligence roll.
14.
14.
That's with the modifier.
You look over your legs and you see that all of the skin and all of that, it doesn't completely like feel or mesh with the rest of your skin, that the rest of your legs are entirely synthetic, that this is not the rest of your original skin, that this was almost literally, and you can see the marks grafted onto the upper half of your torso.
Damn, that's fucked up.
So all of you are in this room. I'd like you to give me one last perception check.
15.
18 with modifier.
Okay. David?
14.
8. I don't remember what my modifier is.
Okay. You have like a +5, I think. Yeah. So you take a look kind of around the surveying area. You still see the body of this one there. And there's just this very low hum that begins once again. And it's a very familiar hum to you. And the last thing that you're able to remember right now is a single voice speaking to you one more time. Good morning. Let's try this again. And your minds back to their familiar spot. Go blank. One more time. And that's where we're going to end this session.
This is very good.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, Grant.
Very well done.
Thank you.
Hey, give me 1 second. Hold on.
Is this all in our head? Is this like an Inception type thing?
How would it all be happening in all of our heads at the same time?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
This is weird. Like really good.
Okay, so I want to tell you guys about my next D&D campaign because I came up with this idea I'm very excited about. It's in the superhero world, and we're working on creating their characters right now, and I've been subtly pushing them to play heavily 5th edition inspired characters, but like adapted into superheroes.
Yeah.
So at the end of the last campaign, the multiverse collapsed and all like became one universe.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna find out that they're actually reincarnated characters from a 5th edition D&D campaign.
That's
And
super legit.
I will have a character, like their open legend sheet, but I will also have a 5th edition sheet ready to go in case they have a flashback or something.
Whoa.
What?
And they'll have no idea that the reason their like team came together is because of like fate, because they were destined to be this team.
Wow,
I'm so excited about it.
that's super cool.
That's real cool, man.
Y'all, I do not know what to do about this campaign. Do we get it? I don't even know what our goal is.
Are we just back in stasis now?
I think so.
You're gonna find out next session.
Like, I think what it is that we've tried to get out before, and we keep waking up, and it's always the same like test that the operator is running basically, and he keeps fixing us and making us better, and trying to get us to finish this test.
So we're like, he's trying to like prepare us for the real world, pretty much, or
Maybe.
Interesting. I mean, it's cool. All right.
It's fun,
Love
Don.
you guys.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for playing.
Yes.
And we're planning on doing this next Thursday, hopefully.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Cool. It's
Works.
planned
Cool.
for Thursday. I will send out a reminder again this time.
Love you guys.
Cool. All right. See you guys later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.